Hi everyone, my name is Somesh Srivastav and welcome to Striker Scott Connect podcast. We have Rahul here. Rahul, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you so much. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. And next topic today. The topic is about how to invest your energy in education, time, and other parts, right? How are you going to move ahead with this topic, Rahul?
With this topic, this is something a topic, a survey that students juggle a lot,
Yeah.
consciously and subconsciously, like a lot of times during the day as well. This is something that I think we should focus on through understanding what they need from investment in time and energy,
True.
finances, and yeah, we should go ahead with that, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, time investment is it's always, time is constant, right? So you need to
Yeah,
understand how you're going to invest your time and your energy
true,
as well as your finance, right, together.
true.
So choose your career wisely, I would say, because if you want to be an astronaut, it takes 6 years or 7 years for you with your interest, right? Your interest should be consistent during the 6 years. Then only you'll be able to approach the companies to move forward, or maybe to career towards a particular direction. Same as in design as well. So in design, likewise, the skill requires a lot, right? Your skill should be really good as well as your thinking process and your creative side. So you should not say like, I'm not being creative, I don't want to do design, because somewhere there you will be diverting your career, right? So yeah, time is one factor. Before that, I think, as you said, understanding what exactly you need in your life, right? What you wanted to be, where you wanted to reach in your career. So that is very important to take a decision, a wise decision, right? What do you,
Definitely.
yeah,
I completely agree with you, Sumit. That it's very important to understand what you want to do. Of course, this is a thing that can change over time as well. That's completely okay. But before starting to invest into any step that we take, it's important to wait, pause, and think and analyze. What do we want to do? What do we like to do? Yes, that could change over time. It's not necessary that a student in class 11 or 12 would know always, or a student passing through bachelor's would know about what they want to do. Um, but it's important to understand where our interest lies, what do we like to do,
true,
not just go because of what society is saying, parents are saying, or like our peers are doing, because
true,
they might be saying or advising something very different based on their experiences. But it's a life that you need to be happy about. So it's very important to do something that you like to do and enjoy doing it. Because when you're investing your time, as you said, to become an astronaut, to become a designer, or to become an educator, to become an entrepreneur, or to become an accountant, or
true,
anything else, you are investing that time to learn. It's important that time is there that you enjoy. Yes, there will be ups and downs. There may be times that you feel I'm not enjoying that much, but that's okay. If your interest in that field is much more stronger than that small time frame of not being happy, then do go ahead with it. If you feel it is not, then you might have to think that okay, whether should we change it or what? Because it's very important to understand what you want to do, and then decide the future course of action. Because it's not right to like just take a step and not know what you're doing, because that can create ripple effect.
true,
And that what you want can be very different. It could be someone might want to live overseas in a long run,
true,
or someone might want to be a very good engineer and work for a company like Tata,
true.
or someone could want just to be staying in a particular city in India and working as an accountant,
True,
or someone might just love flying planes and want to be a pilot. So
true,
when you know that, work towards it. Yes, this understanding is not what we are saying that will come to you immediately after class 12 or after bachelor. It can come at any time. It's important to recognize it. And yes, and when you recognize it, you have to think wisely as well that how we can go ahead with it. How do we move from one part to the other part? But yes, it is very important to understand what you want after
Yeah,
class 11 or 12,
as you
or
said,
like whenever it's convenient. Yeah.
correct. As you said, the interest is a very important factor, right? Like if I'll say if I'm gonna ask fish to climb a tree, right, it will be very hard for this guy to climb it, right? So I think interest is very important. You should have a keen interest towards your subject, right? And that will lead you for a better career. So time is a one factor which is constant, as I said. So you need to invest your time wisely to a particular subject which you are interested, right? The passion and the
Hmm.
creation comes with interest. So your passion will be engaged with your creativity, with your acceleration, right, of your work, uh, because you have interest in specific subject, right? If you're a biotechnology guy and if I'll be adding you to some mechanical work, then you will not be able to maybe move forward very efficiently, correct? So yeah,
True.
that is one section. What about the financial part you wanted to discuss here? Like why finance is also
Uh,
one major concern for everyone, right? To
yes,
yeah,
quality education or requires a certain amount of investment, whether high or low.
true.
It's very important for everyone to understand that as well, that how much we are investing and what is our rate of return going to be. Because sometimes we may feel that, okay, we may have to spend like so much of more money, but is it going to be worth it? Can we get a similar kind of education,
True.
uh, you know, placed closer to us or at a much more affordable cost for us? It's very important to understand that, as we've already discussed, Sumit, that like loans can be a big thing. Yes,
True.
a lot of people take it, and loans are there for us to use, but not at the cost of peace and security. And
Yes.
we should always be sure of where we are going, where we are investing, and how we will get the money back, or like how we will be able to repay the loan, and what our rate of return of that education would be. If
True.
we feel we can do it, if we feel we can achieve it, go for it. Yes, apply for scholarships as well. See how it works out. We are not saying that are if you get an admission at top college with a good amount of money, don't go for it. Go for it, but
True.
go with security, in a sense that you know what your rate of return would be and how will you manage your life till the time that, suppose you take a loan, how will you be able to manage, your family will be able to manage,
True.
how you go ahead with it. And certainly, yes, anyone can manage anything, but yes, it requires a certain amount of financial planning and
Exactly.
investment planning, and do that before jumping the gun. Because thing is, it is important to plan. Yes, a lot of people say plans don't go always as the plans,
The
but
way yeah, you
still,
plan it. Correct.
yeah, but still, plan out. Like, okay, this is what we are going to do. This is much
Correct.
more money is required. How we are going to invest it, and how much is the rate of return. And by the time the rate of return comes back to us, how will it? How will we make sure that we are still secure and having a peaceful life and
Correct.
peace of mind? So
Yeah.
that's very important.
It's
It's
like
very,
that.
very important.
Don't lose your peace energy like too much. Like don't
Yeah,
take calculative risk. That's what like it's
true.
important. And
Take
because
a calculated risk. Don't take blind
right,
risk. Yeah.
exactly as you said scholarship, right? Try to apply for the scholarship in the better colleges, because every good college provides a good scholarship for students, good students. So I don't believe in a good student and bad student. Student is a student who learn better, right? And who apply to
True.
other. So yeah, you can apply for a scholarship, as well as don't worry about if your financial part is not good, because the learning curve somewhere related to the finance section. But I would say in education, there are people who has proved them in this world that finance is, it comes secondary, the knowledge comes first, right? So I guess
True.
the finance is a supportive element for you to get educated, but that is not the ultimate
Exactly.
system, right? Which requires for you to get better into knowledge, better in terms of a person. So invest wisely in your education. Don't rush for a very heavy loan which will knock your door every time after you will correct you pass out from the colleges, right? Because you need to like you need to fill that back, right, to the banks, right? And this might can take a lot of time, right? If you take for example a small example I wanted to give you, if you take a 20 lakhs of loan, right, it will take around 10 years for you to fulfill. It depends upon your job as well, right? Now, what is the job salary you'll be getting, right? It depends upon that. But yeah, in short, you need to take a calculative risk, right? It should not create a thunder actually in your in your life. It should be a
True.
ripple, right, which will go smoothly.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, these are the things which is very important to invest time and your energy as well. What do you think about energy, Rahul? Like energy is also a human potential, right? Which we can put
Yes.
to a particular.
Definitely, and it's very important to harness your energy well because with education and life both. Because my father said a very good line 5 years down the back to me that we get a certain amount of energy every day.
True,
It's important how we use it
true,
because it's very important to make sure that when we are investing into education or we invest, it our energy is properly we need to relax, we need to study, we need to work, we need to do a lot of things, but we need to make sure how and what we are going to give our energies to. Some people might feel that okay, the education of an engineering degree might require them to study for 10 hours. I don't consider study with hours often, but let's just say that you need to study like let's say 2 chapters a day.
true.
Now that will require a certain amount of energy. You have to make sure okay that you have that much energy left that you can study that chapter, those 2 chapters. Same thing goes for anything else. Don't waste your energy on things that don't matter to you or they don't matter to your goal.
Right.
It's very important that you invest your energy properly. It's very important that you save your energy for the right things.
True.
Not saying that don't go and party is very important as well because that actually energizes you.
Starting is so
So that's
important.
actually yeah. So
I
it's very
agree.
important to go meet. Yeah, yeah. Even if you're not a party person, everyone needs to enjoy, relax,
Gathering, yeah, and a
have
small.
a tea or coffee,
Right.
and have some fun. And that's completely okay. That's really important as well because that is using your energy. When we say don't waste your energy, we don't mean that don't relax. You have to relax, because otherwise you will burn out, which is again not good.
Yeah.
And I'll give you an example. There was a friend of mine who studied uh, with me in UK, and one day he decided, okay, this weekend I'm going to study like continuously. He studied for
Okay.
like 18 hours a day for 2 days, and he was so burned out. For the next whole week, he could study because he was so tired. And that happens because you don't need to burn your energy. You have to use energy wisely. You need to be sure that how you're going to re-energize yourself. It's very
Exactly.
important to work on that part. And yeah, and the same thing goes when you're going to planning for your education or time investment, finance investment, or anything that be sure that whatever you're investing your energy, it gives it's worth it,
Yes. You
and
get a
how you
reward
are going
out of
to
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And as we said, like yeah, sorry, yeah,
True.
please.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a yeah. I mean, wise your invest your time wisely, invest your energy wisely, right? As you said, and
True.
like party hard, work hard, play hard. That's what I believe.
True.
Like what now you
Yeah.
work at Striker as well as you work in a podcast, right? Your team members, everyone is uh, 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 they give the highest potential, right, in terms of energy,
Hmm.
in terms of time,
True.
but they also understand the peace side, right? The side of the relaxation, because efficiency cannot be 100%, right? So we need to sharpen our hacksaw every time, so it can give a efficient workflow, right?
Mm, mm.
Or I believe that everyone has 24 hours in the day, so use it wisely, right? And if you'll fail your 24 hours, you have another day, right? Which will again 24
True.
hours. So use it wisely. Rest properly, eat good, sleep good. I would say entertain yourself better, but not with the bad
True.
information, with the good information, right? Which will lead
True.
you good towards your career. So
True.
yeah, energy is also
Be
very important
positive.
to
Yeah.
maintain in terms of like
Yeah.
your spirit, your mental, as well as your if you're a devotional person, right, the devotional energy should also be maintained properly, right?
Definitely.
So I think these are
Yeah.
the major things which will allow you to invest better in terms of your career, right? As well as
Yeah.
to build you as a good human being,
Definitely.
right? So
Definitely.
I would like to see you off for this podcast this time, and we'll connect back soon. Rahul, what is the last code you wanted to say?
Uh, I would say everyone enjoy your life, plan well,
Plan
trust
for it.
us that you can achieve everything
True,
possible. Sometimes we associate success and happiness in life
true.
to going into the best of the colleges and investing like too much of money or like like being very particular about things. It's okay to not go to the best of colleges. It's okay to not invest too much of money. It's okay to just use the energy well and be positive in your mind
True.
and be really, really successful. A lot
Yeah,
of the people who are successful around us or happy around us, as I define success with,
true.
don't need to be pass outs from the best of the colleges. Yes, those colleges are really good. If you get into it and that's something that you think is really good for you,
True.
depending that's something that is worth it for the investment and everything, you have that's best. But even if someone goes to a college which is not the top ranking colleges, they can still achieve everything that they want
Okay.
in life. And always remember, you need to be happy with what you're doing. Happiness is the
Yeah,
only
because
thing
what I,
that, yeah,
yeah.
happiness is the only thing that I judge anyone's success. And I don't judge, but happiness is the only success matter for me, barometer. And so, yes, just focus on being happy and whatever makes you happy. And yeah, and then everything will fall into place. Just be positive in your head.
Exactly. Use your 24 hours wisely. Uh,
True.
Believe in yourself, right? Maintain your energy and be happy, right? So
Definitely.
I would like to see you off now, and thanks for joining, Rahul, again.
Thank
And
you.
it's always
Thank you
good
so much. Thank you
to talk
for
to you.
joining as well. It's a
It would
pleasure
be good,
talking as well.
the way you share your knowledge, the way you share your experience with us, right? So do like, share, subscribe to Scott Connect Striker Podcast. We'll get back to you soon. Thanks for joining, guys.
Yes.
Take care.
Thank you for joining, guys. Take care.
Bye bye, Rahul.
Happy
Take care.
weekend.
See you.
Bye. You too.